social work?
No, sir.
So, are you willing to accept this position at the same rate of pay that you are currently at, subject to the Board of Commissioners providing you an adjustment at the hiring of an executive?
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
I have one more question. When did you obtain your public housing manager certificate?
Not sure on the date yet. I mean, I don't have it with me, I'm not sure. I would hate to give you the wrong information, but I do have it.
Have you finished, sir?
Yes, I have no further questions. I'm familiar with Ms. Cano.
Just a comment on my part. I don't know Ms. Cano, and I'm sure she doesn't know me, but in a roundabout way, I found out that she is a very good candidate for this position. I found out that from other people, ex-employees of the entity, that she is very capable. She definitely knows more than I do about the housing authority, I'm sure. And I don't think her education really has that much of a thing to do with this position at the moment, for what she is being asked to do. I hear that she's a very qualified person to, in an emergency, take over this position of director. That's just my point. Anybody else?
I feel the same way. I've heard a lot of good things of Ms. Cano, and I think, taking this position at this time is something that it's going to be hard, but I think that she can do it. I've heard very positive feedback about her.
Anybody else?
I do have a question of the Vice Chair. You stated that you have heard very good things about Ms. Cano from ex-employees. I would like to know who are those ex-employees that recommended her to you?
He does not have the right to question a commissioner, okay? No, sir.
Sure, you mentioned it.
Yes.
This is a public hearing.
This is a
Are
commissioner.
you doubting my?
No, I need to know who are
He does not
these
have to question
ex-employees
the
that
please.
recommended her to you.
Well, what does that have to do with it? I can mention some,
This is
but
not a.
Sure, I'd like to know who were those.
This
that-
is not a trial, sir, for you to be questioning
not a trial.
one of the commissioners, okay?
He's basing it based on the recommendation of
He
ex-employees.
can say whatever he wants
I'd like
to.
to know
He's a
which
commissioner, okay?
Ma'am, you don't have the floor, ma'am. You don't have the floor.
Neither do you.
No, he
Neither
does.
do you.
I'm asking the
Neither
question,
do
Mr.
you.
Chair.
Okay?
if it'll settle his appetite for this type of knowledge, a sister of mine worked for this entity for about 4 years,
Okay,
Rosalia Munoz.
yes.
I did not go to her to ask her about this position. She came to me because I was visiting her as a result of, she's got a very serious problem with her husband right now.
I'm sorry to hear.
Stuff like that. So, in a roundabout way, she told me that she had heard about the director being terminated, so, and she just mentioned, she said, you know who would be a very good person for that? I did not even ask her anything about her or anything else. She said, Ms. Cano, there's a Ms. Cano that works there. She asked me if I knew her, and I said I didn't. But she said that Ms. Cano would be a very excellent person for that job, and that Ms. Cano used to solve a lot of problems within the housing authority whenever she had to. Problems that not even Ms. Mancha could solve would go to Ms. Cano. Ms. Cano would solve them. So I said, and right now when Ms. Gonzalez brought that up, rang a bell to me and I said, wow, Ms. Cano's the one that I was recommended already over here. So I'm all for that. Anything else? Anybody else?
Were there any other employees? Because you mentioned ex-employees.
Well,
That was just one.
that was one,
Sir, you don't have
No,
to
I-
answer, sir, okay?
I can't mention anybody else.
Oh, okay, but you do have other ex-employees
Yeah.
that you spoke to?
No, I didn't speak to them about this position, but other people that have told me about this kind of thing. If there are no further comments, there was a motion on the table, it was seconded to appoint Ms. Eliza Cano as temporary executive director. We will now take a vote. All those in favor of the motion, raise your hand, please. Those opposed?
I abstain from voting.
Okay, an abstention means a no, does it? Does it?
It doesn't count, so your
Okay.
motion carries.
So the motion